into the draft, and we're auto picking this 4/4 flyer. Passing Blinding Soul Eater Spectral Procession. Don't love passing two good white cards. Not actually sure that Archangel is better than either of the white cards, which is kind of funny. I think chonky flyers are still pretty good in this format, though. Spectral is kind of the same mana cost. I do think the Go Wide deck is like the best deck, though, probably. Green-white. Yeah, I don't know. Let's take the Spectral. Sorry, rare. Ooh, and probably just an Arrest now. Passing Rootkin Ally, Spite Bellows, Boiler Works. The rare is definitely good. It's just very vanilla. And I think Spectral, I don't know, there's so many synergies. You can go wide, you can play it with Bone Splinters, like, just a really good card. Okay. Take the Arrest, and, Arrest versus Muldrifter, close one. Don't auto-select Journey? Oh, that would be bad. Arrest versus Muldrifter, what do we think? I kind of hate passing white removal when I have two white cards and Muldrifter's a 5-drop. Yeah, Arrest. White cards. Okay, now we can be a little more serious. Can get arrested all the time. But mole drifting is like, I don't know, it's kind of dull. Okay. Blood Ogre, Plagued Rusalka, Gruul Turf, basically. I don't want to take one of the artifact guys. I think Blood Ogre makes sense given the start. Rusalka is good, but Black-White Sack is not really a deck. And we have no reason to think we're playing Spirits. We can just play a generic beatdown deck. Maybe Rusalka's better. Rusalka is pretty good. Huh. This guy's like pretty stinky. I don't know. Whatever. We'll take the Rusalka. Ooh, Sigil Blessing. Oh, Profane Command. Okay, easy. I mean, Ironic said this is the best card in the format, which I don't think I necessarily agree with, but it is a very good card. And yeah, there's just nothing else, so just pass the Muldrifters to get the Profane Commands, I guess. Dimir, Guildmage, Sickle Slicer, perhaps. Rusalka number 2. There's Dimir, Guildmage, as technically a double black card. I think I already mentioned it like 2 seconds ago, so pretend I'm not losing my mind. I think it's Sickle Slicer here, honestly. This card, you really want blue mana for it. I don't think blue's like straight up horrible in this set, but I don't think it's very good. Basilica, nice. It's even foil. So we're doing something. I don't really know what it is exactly, but looks good. I don't think we're going to be artifacty enough for that. We could splash Narcolepsy and Kite Sail. There will be other Kite Sails, so it's actually very easy Narcolepsy. This card I think is horrible, right? Maybe it's not. I guess I'm supposed to take it for signaling. I could still end up in the Nut Spirits deck. I don't think I'm supposed to pick up Tribal Flames for this splash. Okay, sideboard. I don't know, I guess we can move it back. We do see a Boiler Works now in a pack of otherwise bad cards. But this Boiler Works kind of joins the Devouring Greed and just things that don't matter very much. Alright, now we get the Bone Splinters. This is actually a great Bone Splinters deck, or at least a great start to one, because we have other incentives to have effects like that because of Plagued Rusalka, and then just random like Flare Husk Germs and Sickle Slicer Germs will be good to sack as well. Death Mark for the sideboard now. We'll take a Moonlit Strider, give ourselves outs to the True Spirit deck. Really glad I took that Rusalka. It's not a tribal sorcery, yeah. I've had that thought before. There's a chance we would play double Moonlit Strider. It does feel like our colors, or our deck is open at least. Maybe not our colors, I don't know. Shadow Mage Infiltrator. Well, if we're splashing Narcolepsy, probably afford to splash that too. And any reason not to? Not really. There's like Raise the Alarm, which is decent with Rusalka and Bone Splinters, and we will want Raise the Alarms, but let's just take the Infiltrator to go with our Narcolepsy and hope we either pick up an Evolving Wilds or a Bounce Land or whatever. We won't Muldrifter, but we will Finkel. I always call Shadow Mage Bob by accident. Ooh, okay guys, we did it. I don't know what we did exactly, but I think we accomplished something here. Passing another Raise the Alarm. Okay, I think it's Tezzeret's Gambit. It honestly could be Plagued Rusalka number 2, but we're not super good at the sack theme. I think the divination value is pretty good. It's colorless, but we could end up avoiding the life payment too, which is cool. Sign in Blood I think is just a bit worse since it's hard to cast. Though this is basically Sign in Blood that's easy to cast. So anyway. Apostle's Blessing, Boiler Works, Rot Farm, Spread the Sickness. Ooh, Skeleton I actually think could be pretty good in this deck. I really like reassembling Skeleton in a lot of formats, but this is not one of them. Like reassembling Skeleton in most core set limited environments is like an absolute banger because it's like a blocker for a lot of the time whatever their best threat is. And it's like a combo with, you know, whichever creature that costs 2 and a black and sacks things. And by whichever, I mean whichever version of that effect. But in this set, it's actually quite a bit weaker. But I think with the Rusalka and with Bone Splinters and with Ghost Council, it's still decent. And then there's this pack, which is just beyond wretched. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. I guess it's just Bone Splinters number 2. This pack is atrocious though. Like Burst Lightning. Yeah. Nest Invader, I guess. I'm not gonna splash Remand. I hate Conclave, Phalanx, or whatever this thing is called. However that's pronounced. Ooh, Pillory though? Could take Bobble, but I think the card's not very good. Awkward. Because I don't want to lose my... It's pronounced Phalanx? Okay, well, I can't argue with that. Take the Pillory. And I guess I take Dread Drone. It's also kind of decent with Bone Splinters. This is just like a worse version of Green-White, kind of. No wonder we won our finals, right? Yeah. Why is this here? This should not be in the pack. This is so good. I don't have enough equipments to... Why does Dread Drone? It's a great question. I can't take this. I'll take these sideboard cards and be sad. Okay, I mean, this is the wrong bounce land, but maybe I just take it anyway. It's just a black bounce land. Sign in Blood is not going to be easy for me to cast. There might be other ones. Whatever. It'll be fine. Copium. I guess now what? Do I try to go for... Well, Scuttling Death gets back Ghost Council, so I guess I'm supposed to take it. And I have multiple Moonlit Striders. Yeah, whatever. I just take it and create the chain. I hate passing Sign in Blood this much. I do like the card, but... Alright, maybe we're okay. We got some random spirits at the end. think Apostle's Blessing, maybe Protect Shadow Mage, I don't know. Dread Drone number 2, there should be other Dread Drones. Apostle's Blessing is like kind of decent. It's best when you have a bunch of like high value things to protect, of course. Similarly to like a Disentomb kind of thing. Though Disentomb's worse because of mana disadvantage. Why are they doing this? Another Shadow Mage, and I don't think I'm allowed to take it because I might not even be able to splash the blue cards that I have. So honestly, do you guys know what it's time for here? It's time for my old friend, Flare Husk. Flare Husk is actually extremely good in this deck because, kind of like Plagued Rusalka, it's a thing you can play on turn 1 on the draw and then play Bounce Land on turn 2 without having to discard hand size. It's a thing you can sack to Rusalka into Bone Splinters. Like, it is good. I just don't want to be... Do I want to be first picking it? Probably not. I don't know. Chancery? Are we saved? We might be saved, actually, with the Chancery. There's a chance we are saved. We don't need the other cards in the pack. Fortify? Probably not. And then there's this one. Waxmane Baku, question mark. Alloy Mirror actually could be better. Lodestone Golem. I don't think it's Waxmane Baku. I think we try to wheel it even if it doesn't come back. Because Waxmane Baku sucks. It doesn't even have Soul Shift. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, Water Servant is a funny one. The card is a massive beating, but maybe not so much in this format as others. I guess it's Alloy Mirror and just shore up the blue splash. Ooh, Soul Eater action? Ooh, versus Flare Husk. That's very, very close. Soul Eater versus Flare Husk in a deck that really, really wants Flare Husk. I guess I take Flare Husk. I already have double Arrest, double Bone Splinters. I have Narcolepsy. I don't know. One of the funny things too is I can wheel the Tajnar guy, the 4 mana 2/3. And it's actually pretty good once I have double Flare Husk. I hate passing Soul Eater. Okay. And this is a collection of Magic the Gathering cards. I don't want any of them anywhere near me. Actually, Scavenger Drake is pretty good in my deck. Okay, thank goodness I saw that. I was going to take Cathodian. Restless Apparition, guys. We're kind of getting there. A little bit. Maybe even a lot. I don't know. A moderate amount of getting there. Thief of Hope. I like it. We'll take it. We'll play it. Plagued Rusalka number 3. Iona that no one can ever cast or reanimate or do anything with. Instill Infection, so I guess it's Rusalka. This one probably just hangs out in the sideboard. Still take it for the main. Trips Bone Splinters is not the craziest idea in the world. Quad Bone Splinters might be, though. Instill Infection, I guess, for the sideboard. Another one of these. I hate Waxmane Baku. This is like kind of decent. Alright, this is a collection of cards. That's about what I'll say about that. Actually, we could Skyreach Manta with some off-color bounce lands, but I think it's not good enough. And Death Denied is kind of decent, though. Might play that. Collection of cards achieved. Alright. Okay, cool. So this goes here. This is colorless. This goes here. These get in there. These get in there. Nothing else over there. Now it's this, these, first one, scavenger, profane. I definitely want this. I think first two bone splitters. Tezzeret's gambits. Probably want at least this into this going first, and then getting this back, and then we already have Unplagued Rusalka. We probably want more. Probably not supposed to play the blue. Fixing's not good enough. Consider some off-color bounce lands. Let's just say no to this, though. Leaves me with... Hello? We could try to play 16 lands, because we can play 2 bounce lands and play another spell. These are spells we can play. I already have this, and then these probably don't make it. Stupid Waxmane Baku. Thought that was a card. Alright. Flare Husk. Kind of wish we got the Tajnar guy. The guy doesn't do anything in this format, it seems. Okay. So we have some removal, some card advantage. I kind of want these 3. Maybe these 3 make sense. Apostle's Blessing isn't saving anything crazy. Yeah, whatever. Let's just ship it. But then, do we just play the Basilica and not play the other bounce lands? Or do I get greedy? If I'm playing a different bounce land, I should play Chancery so I can avoid paying life for Tezzeret's Gambit once every 300 games. I think makes sense to do this. Double Rusalka, double Bone Splinters, double Flare Husk. Yeah, maybe this deck is really good. I don't know. Okay. Color, and then I was going to say, I guess we do 8/8. I think we still do, but it's a little uglier than I expected. Because I don't want to, like, I have to make some serious concessions for the, whatever you call it. For the Spectral Procession. Concessions for the Procession. What if I go, I could go up to 10 black sources out of Swamp. Go down to 8 white sources. Yeah. Okay. Painful. There's too many ways to use black mana over and over again. Only one Spectral Procession, lots of... I guess Ghost Council is also double white, but, you know, whatever. Pretend that one doesn't exist. Alright. Alright. Playing against an 0-1. Sure. Please trade for my Kami of Ancient Law. That's kind of what the sand says. Did I missequence? Yes, I did, because I still had outs to draw Plains and Spectral before turn 3, so I was supposed to lead on Plains. That was bad. Classic Spectral Procession, making me misplay my turn 1. No! Wow, I just got destroyed, Aramath. I guess that's fair. I hope to add to the level of destruction that I just got there that I draw my, I hope I draw my Spectral Procession. I didn't draw my Spectral. Lucky son of a gun. Okay, they're going to tell some time in the middle of my turn. That's not even the right time to do it. Like, at least go to my end step so you get more information. I don't know. Okay. Well, I did say I was going to help Stormcrow with deck building. I've been asking people for deck building help in this set, mostly ignoring their advice, but still asking, because sometimes you want to know. Well, here come the 2/2s. Bonk. No blocks? Maybe they block and have mutagenic growth. They did not do that. All right. Why can't the germ be a spirit? So I could re-equip this. This goes to the graveyard, and then I don't know. What are they doing here? Are they gonna like make 3 1/1s? Does feel 3/1/1-esque. I don't really know what to do. I'm just gonna attack. I don't know. I don't know what I'm playing around. I don't know how I'm supposed to spend my mana or anything either. We're just gonna do this. Should block my Moonlit Strider. Yeah. Dang, if I had had a huge brain, we could have bone splintered to play around that, but I don't know. I guess my brain's not that big. It's fine. Freaking normal size brain. That's okay. Alright, put this here. And pass. I guess though, actually no, that's not true. If I go for the bone splinters, then they just bounce their alloy mirror. And then I just sacked my guy and they saved their mirror. So no, maybe my brain is the right size after all. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Sphere of the Sun's okay. They got a bounce land. If I draw a land, I'll just play Scuttling Death. Okay. The optimal arrest is one that you can blow up. Is that true? By the way, does this target... It is you control. Okay. I was wondering, because of Spellskite... Oh god, do they have Eldrazi? I mean, I guess I can still Bone Splinters away my Rusalka and continue the bonks, but Eye of Eugene. What does this one do? Swans, okay. What are they up to? More alloy mirror. Okay. Well, I like that a lot. This is actually insanely sick. Look at this. Oh my god. I love this deck. This deck's awesome. Nice. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Subito. I don't actually, what does that mean? Like slowly or softly or something? I was pretending it meant submit, but that's just not correct. Okay, this is almost good. Actually, it's like kind of bad as is, but I'm still gonna keep it. Yeah. Okay, they're bouncing lands. The Thief of Hope. Please don't have a 2/2 for 3. Nice. We are husking indeed. We're also very good at drawing swamps, which is probably not ideal, but it could be worse. We could have drawn all white cards. Savage Twister, X is 2. Yep. That's okay. Sickle Slicer. Next turn I have double re-equip. What if all of my threats were super resilient? No! Okay, that's fine. It still lives. That's what counts. Nice. There's like almost no discard in this format, so pretty much no reason not to play out the land and all that. They do have 7 cards in hand. All we have is a -1/-1 germ, but so far that germ is, well, that germ, oh my god, that's a shame scoopable moment. I'm sorry, opponent. I kind of want to Death Denied for 1 and just bring back this Thief of Hope. I kind of, oh wait, no, then that's X is 0. That's not how magic works. Never mind. You're not sorry. Would you have been sorry if I Death Denied for 0? Can you even do that? Maybe you can't. I don't actually know how that works. I think I just do this because I think this kills them. Profane Command. Just not let them chump. That's kind of the important thing, and then yeah, bounce lands are like seriously awkward with domain cards. This is something I said before. They're now supposed to pay 2 life to avoid taking 3 damage. Man, their draw's just been abysmal. I feel pretty bad for them, honestly. And they should just die here. Yeah, but also boop. All right. Sorry, opponent. It had to happen. Okay, looks good. So this is a hand where we might want to play Rusalka turn 1, so then we can go turn 2 Flyer Husk, sack the germ, kill an X1. Okay, looks like there are no X1s to be found. So I guess let's just Flyer Husk, run out the creature that doesn't matter as much. And I'm supposed to play Swamp. I was going to say I'm supposed to play Swamp in case, unlike the Spectral Procession thing in game 1 of round 1, because I could draw another Swamp and then want to, anyway. Probably won't play an X1 if they're green-black. I was wrong. Alright, let's draw a swamp. I did not draw swamp. Okay. I think I'm just supposed to be mana efficient here. And just sack this to kill the bat or whatever. As long as they don't have another Bloodthirst guy here, that would make me pretty annoyed with myself. They definitely do. Yup. Ah, why do I say things? Just pass. Okay. Pretty annoying start to this game. Oh, they made this a 3-3. I didn't even notice that at first. I guess... I think once they make it a 3-3, I'm just supposed to arrest it. This whole game would have been different if I just played the... Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. If I just play the... whatever you call it. Rusalka on turn 1. X spell? Something. Okay, that's fine. They're seriously missing lands. Sickle Slicer. Okay. I think it's a pretty straightforward Moonlit Strider. Because then next turn we can Gambit into Sickle Slicer or whatever. Blue mana, Plot Thickens. Thrumming Bird. I feel like I probably have to kill that. So what if I just attack all? They fire up Chimeric Mass. Yeah, this should be good. Wait. Maybe this is bad. Because I can't give Pro Colorless. Let's just do this. Get our damage in. Protect a guy. Yes. Who cares? And then I think I'm supposed to go sack the skeleton? I don't really know what I'm supposed to sack here. Something killing Thrumming Bird. Yeah, skeleton it is, I guess. Sickle Slicer. Okay. That's an odd one. I guess it's fine. Cool. Alright, mildly annoying. How much mana is it to... Death Denied is... How much mana? What if I attack with the bigger germ? Attack with a bigger germ and then it's 4 mana. Yeah. They just take it. That's annoying, but acceptable. Now we go this, this, this. Death Denied, Rusalka, Moonlit Strider. Done. Rusalka. Pass. Okay, that's fine. I think we're doing okay. A little annoying that they have the shroud up. I can just equip. I think I'm sequencing this wrong. Let's go Strider. This deck is like, this game has been really hard. There have been so many spots where I could screw up. Opponent's at 9. Okay, here's some Proliferate card. Yeah, but if they do it, then I just fizzle it. It seems like that's what they're realizing here. Can't proliferate if the target's off the board. So does it matter where I sack? I don't think it matters. Just go here. Actually, it does matter. Pro green. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Nice. So I guess we go This deck is awesome, you guys. This is so sick. Every turn with this thing is a freaking banger. I don't know. Did that sound crazy or evil enough. I was trying to sound crazy and evil. I almost want third Rusalka in this. Thanks, Nick. Thank you. Do I want third Rusalka? What do you guys think? What do I even cut for third Rusalka? It does seem good. Like, it murders their bats and their thrumming birds and stuff, but maybe just like Kami of Ancient Law goes. Sure. That game felt way harder than it needed to. I think it, honestly, I think it was all just an uphill battle relative to how it would have been because of the turn one. If I just played the turn one Rusalka, I think it's a different game, basically. Okay. We're chaining. We're chaining them. Opponent's like, do I even play the Thrumming Bird? Opted for a bounce land. Alright. Please play a 3-3. Oh, they played this. And it's like the same result. We pillory it and hope they can't save it. This is a good one to pillory as well because it has no activated abilities. Repeal, maybe? Oh, okay. That's not ideal because they do 2-for-1 me, but here's the thing. Is it really a 2-for-1 if my guy never dies? Oh my god. It's so ridiculous. I think I just sack this to the, like... Is this just insane? It seems pretty insane. This is like the nut... like the worst possible matchup for the opponent, the nut low matchup. Oh my god, it's so good. What do they do? I hope they're in the chat after that one. Oh, I would be in the chat after that. I don't know. Okay, they're gonna cast some huge thing. You got it. I think I just arrest it. Yeah. This one feels a little bit bad because I do let them, but it's just one card. It's fine. You can have one card. Right? Oh, they didn't activate in response? That doesn't seem right. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like their stuff mostly made sense. They're just getting pilloried. And then we have profane commands. Like, even if they play the frog. Yeah, it is learned helplessness. You're right. That's exactly what's going on. And we just play this 5 mana 4/2 unbeatable Magic card. We're just laughing all the way to the bank. I mean, there's a chance we could lose still for sure, but it seems pretty tough. Yeah, so now I just sack this. I don't know if it really matters. I'm just going to have it target itself. The point is just so they don't draw a card. No cards for you. No card off this, no card off that. I wonder how many of these they boarded in. They probably had them in their main deck because of the Thrumming Bird, but it turns out Plagued Rusalka beats Instill Infection, or at least it seems that way. I don't know. We'll see what they have next. Four mana. I still think if they repealed this, it would be pretty good for them. Oh, they're going to Profane Command. Okay, okay. And they grafted. I see. I see. Well, it's not great for me, not going to lie. That is actually pretty bad. But if they block, we get to Scuttling Death them. Most likely they're not going to block, in which case we Spectral for 5 mana. No, I guess we're actually doing totally fine here. Yeah, they just block. Right when it seems like... Boom. I think I want Strider. I don't know if it really matters or not. And they have one card, we have Profane Command. They're still getting dinged by this Pillory. Spider, okay, it's a 3/3. Glad we have Strider, I guess. And that, which I guess is also a 3/3. I'm tempted to Profane Command this. That's good, but it is castable. Yeah, I think I have to do this, because otherwise I'm just in deep trouble, probably. I can make them lose 3 life, seems pretty appealing. Or I could reanimate Rusalka. I kind of just want to get Rusalka, I guess. Would you like to graft onto my guy? Yeah, arresting a big graft guy is pretty annoying, frankly. Just have this thing ticking away. Draw planes, maybe? Nice. Not even sure what to do. I guess I just play this. This probably just kills them. It does, yeah. We actually had an opponent graft onto our guy earlier today, Nick, which was pretty funny. Though I think they shame scooped immediately after, but I also think they were just kind of dead, so, you know. You know. this deck is just pretty incredible, I guess. Like, it's just almost impossible to have a bad draw with it. I don't know, I guess I do this. A little suffering on the way out. Stack all the triggers. I shouldn't auto yield, but whatever. You never get grafted. It's a good feeling, I gotta say. Pretty nice to get grafted a little bit. Okay, they're gonna chomp. They're going to do something. Give something reach. Sure. That was a thing they could do. Alright, we will pick this up. I think we got there in whatever round this is. This is round 2, so we're into our finals here. This would be a nice finals to win. Helium squirter. They sack their guy. We can just like kind of do anything here. This is probably one of the anythings we can do. This, this, this. All right, cool. Oh no, Airmath, stop. This is a sort of PG rated stream sometimes, but also sometimes not. I probably was supposed to send the Rusalka, but whatever. It's fine, I can just miss damage for no reason, right? Right. Cool. Did they say anything? Okay, little 2040 start would bring me from wherever I am down here up into tied for third or whatever. Okay, Parco Molo. It's an intimidating username, I have to say. Right. Will we... I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, this time we can actually afford not to lead on the Rusalka because we have double black in hand. So this time it's just correct to flare Husk off Swamp. Pass. Okay. This might be a bad matchup. They played Plains? Scariest would be Forest, is it Boilerworks, because then if they're like 5 color, well, I don't know. Cooper said this deck has a good matchup against 5 color, but we'll see. I'll be the judge of that. Thank you very much, Cooper. Ooh, nice draw. We are going to need some lands. Also, wouldn't hate like a Bone Splinters. Arrest would also suffice. Flare Husk of their own, respect. Did draw land, love that. They tapped wrong for no reason. They're gonna kill my Restless Apparition. Okay. Sure. They just have like a Burst Lightning, right? That's fine. I mean, they have to have Burst Lightning, so it doesn't matter if they multi-block. Oh, Vapor Snag. That's like kind of the same, but somehow maybe worse for me? I'm not really sure. Ogre Pod. Well, there goes my Rusalka, I guess. But thankfully, we're not hurting for things to do about that. Just block here. They're missing lands. We draw this. I think I just do this. And just tap my guy. And we just pass. Weird game so far. If they don't hit land, I really like my chances, especially if I draw land. They hit the Shikari. It's kind of a big problem. Okay, that's pretty decent though. I'm just gonna play this. I have a mana leak. Okay, remand. Yeah, I guess that's why. You're right, Aramat, the remand. I guess I'm dying? I don't really know. Okay. Currently in pretty big trouble here. Plagued Rusalka. I guess I can kill the Shikari with this. I can't kill the Hikari though, unfortunately. So I guess I just pass? I don't know. They should just attack with this. It seems like they almost equipped there. Okay, they equipped in the correct place. It's quite a bit worse for me. But if they don't do anything, then I do get back Reassembling Skeleton. I have to draw one of my removals, obviously. Bone Splinters would be good. Okay, get this. Does land accomplish anything? Land lets me go. How much mana is it to sack skeleton rebuy? Yeah, the flyers are a pretty big problem. But I mean, part of it is just an awkward draw. Like if we'd drawn a rest or whatever for Hikari, I think we'd be doing okay. But how does killing Cloud Elemental work? So we need 3 black sacks. So I guess, I think I can sack Reassembling Skeleton twice. Yeah, this should be okay. It's not good for me. Like, I am losing, but... Now I just equip Cloud Elemental, and now I have to act, which sucks. This. Now this comes back. There's probably some way that I was supposed to do that I'm unaware of. Yeah, taking actions is pretty bad because now they get to equip to the Sun Spear. There's a chance I'm just supposed to chump with this Rusalka. Actually, if they double equip there, I think it's a pretty easy choice to chump. So I'm a little surprised they let me do that. Oop. Good card, not a good time for it. And Moonlit Strider does block pretty effectively here. I could Dread Drone, but that doesn't really accomplish anything. Actually, this is just pretty bad, right? Okay. So now they should just move the Equip Inspect it. Yeah, so like we're putting up a decent fight, but ultimately we still just have to top deck removal for Hikari or we lose. I mean, I guess I could drop... No, I can't even drop Plains, because Plains cast Ghost Count. Ooh. Or I just die on the spot. Yeah, that'll do it. Well, no 3060, that's for sure. So the question now is, can we not lose? Which is usually the question, but this time it's more the question than before. Kind of into Deathmark. Celestial Purge, black or red. Bone Splinters, probably just better than Deathmark. Bone Splinters number 3, which maybe should have just been in the deck anyway. Perhaps another time to take out Kami of Ancient Law. And then do I really want Deathmark after boarding this in? Probably not. Could play like, I don't know. It was kind of just one guy that killed me. I have triple Bone Splinters, double Arrest, Pillory. Like, how many ways do I need to kill this one thing? I don't know, I guess Dread Drone. What do we think of Dread Drone? I don't know. Whatever. We haven't seen enough of their deck to board in Deathmark, I think. Sag. This is like kind of what you get for putting 3 Bone Splinters in your main deck, I guess. But we're just going to draw something with Tezzeret's Gambit, and it's going to be good. You'll see. What's our best draw in the deck? It doesn't really work like that for us, I feel like. Well, never mind. I guess that was our best draw in the deck, probably. Or at least one of them. One of the ones that could be considered that. 2 land drops in 1 and white mana. It's pretty broken. Oh, I didn't realize I was going to have to discard the hand size here. I don't expect we're going to need triple Bone Splinters in this game. Whatever. Maybe the Basilica was more awkward than I thought it was. We actually needed it to hit 3 mana there, though, so it's fine. Ugh. Do we have to draw Swamp? Alright, now we're in awkward territory. Could I please draw white mana, or something that matters? Okay. Oh my god, come on. Swamp is the worst draw in the deck. Hey Strat, good to see you. Unfortunately, you've arrived at a bad time. We're in the process of losing our finals 0-2 with a very, very nice Spirit deck. We had extremely convincing rounds 1 and 2. Overing the Arrest on the 4/4 flyer. We need to draw like our own Flare Husk, just anything terrible we can sack to kill this. I guess I can Profane Command it as well. Do draw this. What does Profane Command do here? It just makes them lose life. I guess that's okay. Might have to turn the stream off here, but we will see. Player, creature. Still looking to draw some garbage to sack the Bone Splinters. Okay, it's not the worst for me. Did we even see any red spells from them? Honestly, I'm not sure. Can I just draw a reassembling skeleton one time? That's not so bad for me. White mana would be decent. That's decent. Yeah, bouncing Cloud Elemental would have probably been better. So pretty big germ for us here, by the way. Here's an Apostle's Blessing. That's fine. Okay, maybe it's not fine. Something that doesn't matter. Well, I guess I got a little carried away with saying that. We're one short of re-equipping. It's like such a good re-equip if we could do it here too. Go to 1. And then they were gonna like mortar pod me post combat, I hope. Yep. GG's. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, that deck was still awesome.